What's up, Labubu lovers? It's time for us to reconnect and talk about how to score a Labubu via POP MART and via POPNOW game. The game of picking boxes. There are several reasons why this option is more beneficial than getting a blind box, in my view. First of all, there is lower shipping charge if you do score two boxes, while when you're getting regular shipments, you have to pay for shipping anyway. Second is that you get a chance to know before purchase which two options the box is not. So if you have 6 Labubus in a collection, you can, before you buy, you actually shake it for hints with the sound, and it tells you what two options it is not. So for example, if you're targeting a specific color, you can skip some of the boxes if you know exactly that color is not going to be in the boxes. Another thing is that if you keep guessing the boxes correct for other people and for yourself, you can get lucky points that can be redeemed to get more hints on what's inside the box. So in theory, you could potentially get a lot of lucky points and learn what exactly is inside the box before you actually purchase it, but you need a lot of lucky points. Plus they burn, I think every day they decrease the number of lucky points for you, so it has to be redeemed really quickly to stimulate you buy every day. I don't know if it's an option for you, but I wanted to tell you about this option. I wasn't very lucky getting a lot of lucky points so far, but maybe if you are in the Reddit community or somewhere else where people share their guessing rooms, you can get those points easy. So let's talk about some of the things that are important as of now. Now it's middle of August. A lot has changed around POPNOW game. So the URL method that used to be very great for tech-savvy people or people who like guessing numbers well, that is out of the picture because all of the boxes in POPMART are now encrypted in a letter code. Plus, you can't really use the URL method anymore with Labubu specifically because they are only available for in-app purchase. Maybe you could use the encoded boxes for other collections such as called Panda or Wild But Cutie, but not for Labubus. You have to buy them on the app. So if you want to score a Labubu via POPNOW, get an app. Make sure it's updated. And also lately the drops are every other day. They are small and pretty much within first 30 minutes it is clear whether you will score anything or not, as compared to earlier where you could sit for up to 2 a.m. for hours upon hours trying to score things. Drops were bigger, but they were also more annoying, more like there were so many tag glitches. Now it's a little bit easier in a way. So within first 30 minutes after current small drops, you know whether you scored anything. Another thing is that the drops come, I think, at 10 p.m. for different collections. So Big Into Energy is now shipped much later, up to like 1 month or even 2 months. I think right now it's August and they ship in October the blind boxes, and I believe the POPNOW boxes too. The same is for Exciting Macaron collection. They are shipped much later. I have to tell you that they're shipped earlier than the promised estimated date. I got mine in like 2 weeks probably after the order, but I can't guarantee it's gonna be relevant for you because POPMART says that it's gonna be shipped, it might be shipped later. So plan your purchases in advance, make sure you understand that it's gonna be shipped later. The only collection that is shipped via POPNOW immediately is Have a Seat. That one is still shipping like right soon after you submitted your order. So what do you need to score Labubu on the app via POPNOW game? You need your 2 thumbs, right, and your app, and you need to sit for now it's 10 p.m. EST time. For other time zones, I guess it's 7 p.m. for the West Coast. You need that app. You need your two thumbs. What you need to be doing is you need to be pressing you need to be working with two arrows on two sides, right? So you start once the drop is down in the first half an hour. Your goal at first is to go through as many gray sets as possible. So you press the arrow ahead with your right thumb, and then you do it 3, 5, 7 times, and then you press real quick the arrow back. So that allows you to reload your line. However, a very important thing, with your right thumb, right after you press the arrow ahead, and then the boxes are kind of sliding into the center of the screen, you need to press at the void empty white background with your right thumb real quick before the boxes even slide in. Well, it allows you not to press on the reserved boxes and kind of see this popping, timer and lose time. So what you do is you open your set. Let's say it's full of gray boxes. You press the arrow ahead, and then you real quick press on the void area before the boxes even slide in, right? And after you do it for 3, 5, 7 times, it's up to you what's better. You can do 20 if you want. You need to reload your line. That allows you to kind of like make a small jump ahead of time and get exposed to new boxes. When you see, eventually, if you're early to the drop, which I recommend, you will see that you start seeing, even if you're sliding really fast, you start seeing boxes that are available. So it is tricky. You have to press on the available box as soon as possible without sliding to the next set yet. So once you see that you start seeing whole sets or whatever, just start doing it slower, right? So that you have time to press on the available boxes if they are there. This method will probably not let you score all 6 boxes in a set, right? But it will allow you to score 1, 2, 3 boxes per night, sometimes even more if you're lucky and if the drop is bigger. So this is pretty much it. This is the only way to score Labubus on POPNOW. I know there are other methods like TikTok Live. Some people are successful scoring blind boxes, so good luck to you, and share what is your progress, were you successful or not, which Labubus you scored. Please share in the comments. Another tip that I wanted to say specifically for now is that if in the drop there are several collections that are dropped tonight, right? This night, when there's Macaron, Heavy Seed, Big Into Energy, all 3 of them, or more frequently, it's 2 collections at the same time. It is much easier to score your Labubus because people are in several collections and they do not when the attention is on just one collection, it's more competitive. When it's dispersed through 2 collections and more, it's less competitive. And another thing that I would not recommend you doing is trying to score like 1 in Macaron and 1 in Big Into Energy or 1 in Heavy Seed, because that way you will not be successful, in a sense they are all shipped at different times and it's not gonna let you check out with 2 boxes not paying the shipping fee, right? So you will have to make several orders and pay shipping fee for each one. So what I would recommend for you to save is to target just 1 collection per night and try to focus on it, and try to at days when the attention is not on just 1 collection. Good luck, and I believe you can do it, and share your results and comments.